I took a little bit longer than I needed to, I'm sorry you guys, but here we are with the official clone war for Blonde Amber. Many try and replicate, many try and duplicate, and even clone the clone war, but there can only be one. Let's start off by saying that Blonde Amber, the way that it's perfumed, the way that it behaves, the finesse of the perfumery in that fragrance, you just can't get 100% close. It behaves as a rich fragrance that projects, but also lasts the entire day. And you have to pay the premium, which is outrageous if you want the exact same. Now, the most detached doesn't necessarily mean a bad fragrance, it just means that it's a little bit farther off, and sometimes being farther off might even be a little better. This is called Khadlaj Onyx, one of the newest ones to drop, and anybody who drops one moving forward, I will not talk about it. Dried fruits, blonde tobacco, ambery vanillic style of dry down with some spice. Except this one has a little bit more of the amber and even a bit more of the spice. It's going to be closer to the skin while still giving you longevity and performance. I smelled this on one of the trainers, the yoga instructor, while going to the warehouse gym in Dubai. You know who you are. Next one, shout out to Oda Ragnar. It's called Maximus Extrait de Parfum. He cracked this DNA, actually the first one. I remember sniffing this initially and thinking, wow, this is incredible. And actually one of the closest ones for the beginning. This one starts off incredibly close. Like the beginning is like an 88%, if not 90. But as it starts to dry down is where it starts to crumble. Still, an amazing fragrance. Next one, number 2, not the Clone War winner, but I bet a lot of you thought so. French Avenue's Amber Empire. Whoa, wait a minute, did the French Avenue boy just not win? Bro, I've always kept it real. We always do. French Avenue's Amber Empire. When this first came out, I thought it could use a little bit more strength. And so we made a phone call. And so we said, how much % concentration is this? They said 26. I said, increase it. How much? 32. And that's what we have here. But because of that, it actually changes the scent profile a little bit. Makes it richer, makes it seem like it's a bit more of a denser twist on the whole DNA. So I wouldn't place this at more than like 85% close, but I think its differences are actually what makes it a little bit more unique. Now for the official Clone War winner. This one really impresses me because of the way that it even performs and projects. And this right here is called Mason Asrar Faris Al Arab. It is the absolute closest when it comes to the DNA. I would say about 90% close. And it's pretty consistent as it dries down. The one thing that I'm very impressed with as well is the way that it behaves. Although it's a decent lasting fragrance, much like the other ones, it's only about 6-7 hours. The way that it projects in the first like 2 hours is very much so similar to Blonde Amber. Is it the best fragrance? Depends on what you're looking for. The closest? I would say yes. The best? That's up to you to decide. Let me know in the comments what you would define as the best. When it comes to a clone, I personally would say it's a balance between the closest and one of the longer lasting ones, not usually one or the other. Follow for the Naxos, coming soon.